There are now hundreds, maybe even thousands of credible accounts. There's plenty of videos, plenty of pictures showing these very large, very sophisticated objects flying at very low altitudes over the U.S.
$22 million and the Pentagon has a UFO program. It's about there's an entity out there. There's some kind of non-human intelligence that's living with us on this planet. I'm sorry, I'm getting all around here.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hold on, pause. There's no way I'm about to let y'all watch the rest of that clip without me. I have so much footage from drones, orbs, plasmoids, whatever they're calling them now, UAPs. I'm a bit overwhelmed. I'm gonna have to make multiple videos because it's a lot. I haven't even touched the stuff that you guys been sending me of y'all own captures. Okay, we just gonna start here. Let's go.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me.
What in the world?
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Bro, turn the flashlight back on. What'd you do? Put the freaking flashlight back. Thank you. God.
This is the second time I've come over here. And the first time when I got up under them trying to figure out what it was, they started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me.
Bro,
and I still cannot figure out what it is.
How can we not see nothing?
Look, they're ruining this freaking place.
Bro, if you don't put the... Ooh.
What in God's name is it? It's bigger than me, whatever it is. Because it's breaking limbs off that it would take me 2 minutes to saw.
Bro, why? Put the keep the freaking flash. Ooh.
Look, see, he's coming right above me right here. He's fixing to throw something at me, whatever it is.
I swear,
they don't like you messing with them. Look. What in God's name is going on?
What's wrong with you and this freaking flashlight? You should never have it off. What's the point of turning it off?
Look.
How we go? You telling us to look? We can't even see. Turn your flashlight back on. Look at that. You look at that with the freaking flashlight.
What in Jesus' name is doing this?
If you keep the flashlight on, maybe we'll find out in Jesus' name.
Took half the tree down. Something. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, it's gotta be I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades and it doing this. It's something stronger than a bear.
I don't see no bear.
And he is pissed.
What's that?
Yeah, that's a healthy tree.
Is there something right there?
About 8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just broke because he's pissed because I'm getting close to him. I think I'm going to bounce because I think he just hit the ground, which means he's about to face me on foot. And I don't really want to wrestle with somebody that can tear trees down just because they're mad.
You better go in the house.
God, look at the tree. He just freaking broke in half.
You better go in the house for a run up steps. Since this clip has been released, there have been so many people, and I mean so many people, that have used the tools at their disposal to analyze this video to prove that there is something there that I simply cannot see with my own two eyes. Y'all, I have looked at everyone's video. I don't care what it is that they're pointing out. I do not see it. This could be on some predator type ish, where these things are camouflaged in the trees and you can't see them. I really don't know what to make of this video other than the fact that there is indeed something in these trees and these limbs are absolutely breaking off and falling down. Could it be monkeys? Could it be bears? Could it be aliens? It could be all of the above plus more. What do you guys think? Comment down below.
Crazy stuff looking at these conspiracy theories. But bro, this is literally a hand mixing up a star on a telescope. You can see this on a real telescope. That is a hand mixing up a star. That is a hand. That is literally a hand. That is a hand mixing up a star. With it just rubbing, it's just rubbing the star. It's literally just a hand rubbing the star. And you can look at this with a real telescope. This is real footage. This is just a hand mixing a star. And this is a real constellation or star they call God's hand or something. But it's literally a human hand mixing up a bro.
Wait, hold on. Are we 100% sure that that's what we were watching? A telescope aimed towards the sky, pointing at a star and a hand rubbing it? Because that absolutely looked like a freaking hand that was rubbing on something, but I don't know what it was rubbing on. I feel like I need you to zoom in and out. I need you to show me the telescope and everything. I don't know. I don't know if I can believe that, but that was interesting. I'll tell you that much. Would you look at that? What in the world is that in the sky? What? I don't see no wings. I don't see nothing that will make this thing appear to be even a drone of any sort that we know of. It almost looked like a little truck or something. Now, I was looking at the comments of this video. You see something going super fast in the water. Some people thought it could have been a dolphin. Like, I don't know. I ain't never seen any sea life that swam this fast, especially skimming basically across the surface of the ocean or sea. This thing is moving. I'm gonna let y'all see it again. What in the world is that that's moving so freaking fast across this water? You know, they say the aliens come from our oceans.
Now, you might have seen this video and you're probably thinking, what the hell is that?
Yes, we saw it yesterday, and that's exactly what we were thinking.
And I don't know, but this reminded me of something that I find really interesting. So I'm going to take you on a weird rabbit hole. But it wasn't until I saw this one that I felt pretty confident that I knew what was going on. Now I'm going to take you back in time. So this is a cave drawing in France that they think is about 10 to 15,000 years old. Now, these are some cave drawings that are found all over the world, and they think that they're around 4,000 years old. What happened here? Did they just get worse at drawing or something? Some researchers are now thinking that what they were depicting was actually what's in the top left, a plasma discharge. Let's look at this. Why did these gods all over the world have the same weapon? Why are they drawing the same things? Well, on the left you have a plasma discharge, and on the right you have Sumerian god Ninurta's thunderbolt. Does this look familiar? And how did all those ancient cultures know what DNA looks like, know about this double helix all over the world? Oh, right. They worship the elementals.
Very interesting theory that he has there. And if it is indeed all true, then it just ties back into the idea that the aliens came to our planet once before and they interacted with our people. People of great past, people of the Roman area, Egyptians, Greeks, and they left information and provided information. And now we're seeing that same information being presented to us yet again. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
There are now hundreds, maybe even thousands of credible accounts. There's plenty of videos, plenty of pictures showing these very large, very sophisticated objects flying at very low altitudes over the U.S. In fact, New Jersey Senator Andy Kim went with local law enforcement last night. He filmed it himself. He put it on X. Quote, we saw a few that looked like they were moving in small clusters of 2 to 4. Now, we clearly saw several that would move horizontally and then immediately switch back in the opposite direction in maneuvers that planes just can't do. Then he continued, quote, officers said that they tried to get a closer, look with a helicopter, but that the drones would turn off their lights and go dark if approached. Even, well, he's not the smartest guy in the world, but even their governor in New Jersey finally reached out to the Biden administration and demanded more concrete information. The first sighting was November the 18th, but so far the Biden White House is still pretending not to have any answers at all whatsoever, and even suggested that nothing is actually happening. Make no mistake.
Make no mistake, there is something happening, and it might be more serious than they're making it out to be.
Guys, I've got some amazing footage for you. Look at this. This is straight out of New Jersey about 3 days ago. A gentleman was using a high-powered telescope that he was observing a UAP, and
it looked like a fish.
Basically zoomed into this object here, and look at it. What is that? I'm going to enhance this video a little bit to kind of get some more of the finer details and see what we're working with. So like the other day with that lady who spoke to that plasmoid and it reacted, look at this. It's kind of similar. If you look at the underneath, it looks like there's some sort of propulsion there. I'm not sure. It could be a 4-dimensional object in a 3-dimensional plane, or 5th-dimensional that isn't kind of showing its true self, or, basically in our perception. I don't know. This footage is insane. Let me know what you think.
Now, that's an idea that I've never expanded on before. The fact that something could be a 4-dimensional object or 5th-dimensional object in a 3-dimensional world or realm. Like, how can you explain that? How is it that these orbs or these plasmoids, as they appear, when things zoom in on them, it makes it even more difficult to understand exactly what it is that we're looking for? It's like, how is this ball of energy or light, whatever it is, how is it just sitting in the sky in the way that it is? How is it moving? How is it floating? How is it staying charged? There's so many questions, and I find this stuff to be so fascinating, and I love getting to talk to you guys about it because we're all trying to learn this thing together.
Hi guys, so some updates here. So Steve Bassett, who's the founder of the Paradigm Research Group and also is a UAP UFO lobbyist on Capitol Hill, has said some rather compelling things on a recent podcast. Effectively, what he's saying is that these drone incursions are going to increase, and this is based on his own internal knowledge with the people and sources that he's been speaking with. But also, it's from I can't believe I'm saying this. As he states, from an extraterrestrial perspective, they're getting sick and tired of waiting, which is why this is going to increase until we have an end to the truth embargo.
Pause. Wait a minute. I love that. Hold on. So this person that has connections to officials, government, military, whatever it may be, is proclaiming that these are indeed extraterrestrial related incidences that are occurring with these drones and plasmoids in the sky, and that is really the aliens being frustrated at waiting on the opportunity to show themselves to us, and they're kind of taking matters into their own hands. Hold on. Woo! I hope that aliens have some sort of ability to calm our nerves so that we won't be messed up in the head if we see them and they look way different than we, envisioned.
On this situation with UAP. Effectively, what's going to happen is that this is going to increase to the point where it can no longer be denied by governments, and they will be embarrassed into divulging the truth and addressing the general public as to what is going on here and what these things actually are.
Could y'all imagine that?
Despite the restrictions on drones over some parts of New York and the state of New Jersey, these things are still being seen by YouTubers, by vloggers every single night. So the frequency is not decreasing, and just because the news has stopped reporting on this, that's not what's happening. There are still loads of these things all over the place, and these restrictions are not doing anything. So I found that very interesting. Second, which I think is really important here, is that James Lukatsky, who is an ex-intelligence officer that worked within these UAP programs, said that A lot of the information that's being pushed out is false. And he knows this to be true because he was a first-hand witness on some of the stuff that's been worked on. He said there are some public figures, he didn't give any names, that are addressing things at the moment, documents that have been forged that are not real, that have been pushed into the public sphere. And he said that every legacy program has a counterintelligence officer that works on behalf of that program to throw people off the scent, which is really, really interesting, which means that some of the stuff we could be reading, Immaculate Constellation, stuff that's going on within Arrow, and the UAP task force, etc. Some of the information that's being pushed out is in fact not real. It's false information. So now we have to tread even more carefully as to what is being seen.
Pause. No. That is not okay at all, because it just solidifies what we already know in regards to our government lying to us. Y'all gonna falsify some documents that aren't real for us to read to kind of throw us off the scent? That's what y'all trying to do? If what he's saying is real, allegedly, oh heck no.
So this whole thing has just got completely muddled up now. I know this is a bit of a confusing one, guys, but there's a lot going on. But yeah, those are the two biggest takeaways over the past few days. And I think this is something, especially the stuff that Steve Bassett is talking about, that this stuff is going to increase in frequency to the point where the governments will be embarrassed into telling the truth as to what this is, which is why we still haven't had a public statement. There was a briefing, actually, in the White House by the representative whose name always eludes me. And he was basically saying that they're getting very angry and annoyed with what's going on, and they don't quite understand what these operators are and what they're doing and how they're able to evade so efficiently when intercepted by US military equipment. So there's a lot going on here, guys, and I think this is a really important time for us to pay attention and to stay frosty as to what's coming, because I think that next year is going to be bringing a lot of truths that some people might not be prepared to hear.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense if what he's saying is indeed real or true, that the aliens are getting frustrated. They want to show themselves. They're sick and tired of waiting. So the best thing that they can do is kind to force the hand of the government by go ahead and sending out these drones or sending out these plasmoids or orbs or UAPs all around the world in rapid succession so frequently that they cannot be denied by the human eye. I would argue to believe, and this is all speculation, but I would argue to believe that is exactly as what would need to happen in order for people to accept the fact that these things, these extraterrestrials, are here and ready to show themselves to us.
The information they're going to give me as they come forward, because they've gone to ground now, they're only communicating with me. I'm going to hand off to every celebrity and every media outlet and every influencer I know. And I need you guys to do the same thing. And it'll be open source. It'll be on a site that is blockchain protected, that's now stood up. And it's got to be seen by several billion people within a few days. So that means it's got to go wide. We're not talking about ufology and a handful of UFO nuts knowing about this. And the reason for it is that this summer he came to my place in Washington and he says, we don't want to risk our lives and our families' lives. And the main guy has 3 children, 2 of them are still fairly young. And he doesn't want to have his whole family killed for no good reason. In other words, where this gets released and it's a tree that fell in the woods nobody heard. So I said, let me put together this asymmetric disclosure where regardless of what the bureaucrats in Washington do, or London, or anywhere else, it's seen by a large number of people. It's like what I've always said, you squeeze the toothpaste so hard out of the tube, it cannot be put back in. But listen, everyone listening, if you're an influencer, if you've got a YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok, X, we're going to have it on a site where you can download it and put it everywhere. So this has got to go viral and it's got to go hard. Now, I don't have a date. All I'm told is between now and early January, but we're going to need your help. This cannot be scrubbed and erased by the corrupt mainstream media. It's got to go everywhere.
Dr. Greer, if you're watching this video, please send it to me. Whatever files, document, video evidence you got, send it over here. I got you. They might take my channel down if I post that stuff, but I'll let a few other people post it first, and if their channel's still up, then best believe I'm I'm dead ass serious. Send it to me. I got you. I need to see this. I need to find out, because I know he hiding some stuff, and the time is coming. January about to be so dang on lit, man. I don't think none of us are ready for what's about to come in 2025. All right, y'all. This next clip allegedly comes from France. Another mysterious drone crash in Paris, France, December 24th. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is AI at its finest currently. What? Yes. I analyze this with my eyes, because my eyes have yet to deceive me when it comes to this AI stuff. The AI is so advanced that it's starting to make stuff look this dang on good. This isn't real. This isn't real. Nothing about this is real. And I can point out some of the things that is a dead giveaway. Like this lamp I just noticed this. This lamp right here. Why is it doubled on top of each other? Why is there another part to this lamp up here? For one, Paris, France. Why does it look so pretty? No shade to Paris, France, but I hear that it's not this pretty. It's not this pretty anymore. At one point it was, but not so much anymore. But the other dead giveaway is this caution tape. A lot of these AI softwares have yet to do a good enough job, a well enough job, in creating letters in their depictions of whatever, pictures, video. So the caution tape, don't even say caution, it just it got the CA, but then it just scrambles the rest of it together. And then look at the tape here. How come it changed and look like some little graffiti stuff going on down here with the tape? The tape in the back is no longer legible because it doesn't matter. It's all about depicting this fake aircraft, spaceship, thingamajigger drone right here that looks very, very much human made. And also, why is it that so many people in the background got legit cameras instead of just using their camera phones? I legit feel like all these people are real in this AI world, like they exist. And what makes it so scary is I've actually seen better AI than this. Stuff that looks so close to being real that you can only imagine how things are about to progress with AI in the next couple of months. And I say next couple of months, not year, next couple of months. That's how fast this stuff is progressing. Just wait till y'all see my next TikTok conspiracy theory video that I'm posting before the end of the year.
City.
Over city.
They what?
My 4-year-old woke up from a nap yesterday and asked if we were going in spaceship soon. I never mentioned anything about the drones or orbs around him before. This little kid knows something. Let's hear it.
In the city.
What was?
In the city.
What was?
Them.
Who's them?
The eyeballs.
The eyeballs.
The orbs, maybe? He's calling the orbs eyeballs? I can see that. He said they were in the city?
Yeah.
What? Why are they in the city?
They're coming for us.
They're coming for us.
Yeah.
Why?
They want us to be to the dog.
They want us to be to the stars.
What?
To the dogs.
To the stars?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oopsies.
Some people think that aliens are fallen angels, and
no, we're aliens, so they're literally different species. That's like the easiest question ever. They're just different species that evolved from different areas.
that would make sense. And so people think that they are demonic.
They're the same same soul type. There's no soul type. It's just one soul.
Mm-hmm.
There's no special ones. It's just all equal.
So there's no categories.
The soul doesn't have anything to do with the body. Because the soul can have infinite lives because the soul always existed. There's no start and there's no end to existence, and there was no start or or no end to any soul existence.
Boy, this child is smarter than most of the adults that I know. Good gracious.
So the soul of an alien is the same soul as a human, is the same soul as a bug.
Yes, they're all aliens. A bug is an alien, animals are an alien, it's just...
And humans?
It's the same thing. Yep. Every species that exists, if it lives, it's an alien. But for souls are what possesses the bodies of aliens. Not really possess.
Yeah.
Like, takes control of it.
Yeah.
And
so,
your organs are living too.
What do you have to say to the people that think that those aliens are evil and mean and a fallen angel?
No. That doesn't make any sense. Because out of all this space, the infinite world, how do you think we're the only non-aliens here?
Yeah. That doesn't make sense.
Nope.
And we're nice.
Infinite amounts. We're nice.
We're kind.
Well, not every human is nice.
Well, yeah.
Same with every alien. Not every alien is nice.
That only makes sense, right? And there's been a lot of people that had interaction with
And for a species
aliens.
to be automatically high vibrational, it takes for them ages to get to that tech.
Just like humans.
Yep.
That's interesting. Because if you think about it, Bray, there's a lot of people who have interacted with aliens or orbs, which I have when I was younger, and they were loving.
Yep. Not all of them are loving, but it just depends on how they evolved.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Now we know. Do you think the alien species think that we look weird?
Probably. They probably think we're ugly, and we probably think they're ugly. It just depends on...
Because they look entirely different than us.
Yes, and then we look entirely different to them, and then what their eyes are used to.
If
they even have eyes.
When you're talking about souls, what this kid said actually aligned with what I believe in, because I'm a strong believer in reincarnation. And you can reincarnate into anything, a bug, an animal, a plant. It doesn't really matter, because the soul doesn't have a face or a physical body, but it can go into something that has the potential to live and breathe life. I kind of softened the blow towards the end with this video with these two kids talking as if they got some sort of connection to a higher being or higher entity, but I still have so much more to show you guys. Leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions down below, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. See ya.